This life was explained to me through the story of Nanoguluk. No pause, teeth, nor others' patience measure. It walked the earth for many seasons.
David, it's me. I didn't wake you, did I?
No, I'm up.
I just reached the Parks Canada, freezing my ass off waiting for Dr. Gervais to come show me around. It's minus 15 here. More like minus 20 with the wind.
Yeah, I didn't send you there to report the weather, Tana. Did you get it?
Yes, sir. Got it all in my backpack in case. But as of 4 a.m. this morning, I'm ready to turn it all into a great, so long as I don't pass out in the middle of the interview.
Damn it, Tana, I thought...
That was the plan, until my connecting flight was delayed for 8 hours. But at least it gave me plenty of time to get my...
Can you please just focus for a couple...
Uh-oh. Sounds like... Well, can't stay... Hello? Hello?
Oh, so you're the journalist. How long were you planning on loitering outside? You want to freeze to death or come aboard?
You must be Alan Gervais. I'm tired.
Taina, I can't wait to catch up, but my hands are full right now. Why don't you take a look around, try not to touch anything, and we'll get acquainted later, yes?
I just wanted to ask if you...
Fantastic.
Now, what's a nice ship like the HMS Terror doing in a place like this?
You know, we're not completely surprised by where it ended up. We knew the Terra had been stuck in the ice with the Erebus about 100 kilometers.
I read about that. That's where things really started to go wrong for the Frank...
Right. And since the Erebus, we figured the Terra... Still, it was a
It must be so exciting.
We won't have to imagine... Hey,
Hi, I'm Tina from the... Mind if I ask a few questions? I understand...
Interesting would be an understatement. This stuff is groundbreaking. Where do I even begin?
I think what our readers really want to know is whether we're any closer to finding out what happened to the Terror and her crew.
We've still got a lot of work to do to figure that out. Work, Jeffrey. You remember the concept?
Sorry, no time to chat, but have a look at what we already pulled out today. Might be interesting.
tin cans are really well preserved.
We found them on a shelf in the pantry. I wouldn't crack one open, though.
Let me guess, they've expired?
Worse, they may have been tainted with lead from a faulty sealing process.
Ah, yes, I think I've read about that. You think that might have been what killed the crew?
Not necessarily. From our preliminary, the levels of lead in the crew's bones are consistent with those of other sailors at the time. Back then, the joys of living through the industrial...
We'll have a toxicological analysis.
Maggie, what are you waiting for? Activate...
Huh? Oh, okay.
But what? No excuses. Come on, wake up.
It's just that...
Fine, I'm on it. Better than...
Are those the crew? It's been a long time since anyone found human remains from the Franklin expedition. This must be a landmark discovery, Dr. Gervais.
Indeed, it's quite the breakthrough, but as is often the case with these discoveries, these remains pose more questions than answers. Why would so many? They could have risked it and tried to reach the continent on foot. Instead, they just waited here to die.
The expedition's not over yet.
Maybe, or maybe we'll never know.
Lieutenant, a decision must be made, and made quickly if we are to have any chance of surviving.
Mr. Woodruff, might I remind you that I am the last remaining officer on board? I, and I alone, will make the decisions about the crew on this ship.
There are barely 30 of us left. The summer ahead looks to be as cold as the last, sir. We must abandon the Terror.
Abandon the Terror? Nonsense! You would be well advised to hold your tongue on such matters.
Sir, I beg you, please. Listen to me before it's too late. If we leave now, I'm sure we can still...
The only thing you can be sure of, Woodruff, is that your next word on this will be your last. Mr. I saw I was but it was
I see.
We are going to leave this ship, and we're going to live to tell the Mr. Woodruff.
Listen up. The lieutenant here is under the impression that we're about to be rescued. I'm sad to say I don't share it.
Enough of your insubordination, Woodruff. I'll have you lashed.
Lashed? Who'll be doing the lashing, Lieutenant? Maybe one of your famous friends.
What?
It's all here in the logbook, lads. The poor bugger's gone mad.
These men are still loyal to me, Woodruff. Still loyal to the Crown.
Perhaps we should let the men answer for themselves.
What do you have to say for yourself, Lieutenant?
Say for myself. I do not answer to you, don't you see? I'm trying, but you would rather follow Woodruff into an icy grave.
This ship is lost, Lieutenant. No one is coming for us, but it's not too late. Come south with us. There is still a chance, but we must act now.
I am still the commanding officer, Woodruff. And you're still a dirty, illiterate. I say again, nobody will leave this ship.
Give it up, Lieutenant. From now on, we'll put our faith in the Lord, not you.
All right, Gore. It's over. Men are with me.
Scoundrels! Fools! He'll lead you to your...
It's not too late,
You? Then how...
You're not thinking clearly, Lieutenant.
And why should these men trust a lowly wretch like... Why? When you left England, you could barely write your own name.
Listen, you daft bastard.
You can come with us.
You're leading these men, and I'll...
Keep your hands clean, Lieutenant.
It's been so...
Ignore him.
No, seriously.
But it looks... See?
Mind if I... What kind of...
Who told you?
My guess would be the whole...
Ha, I know that. Well, if we can't...
Wait, but
We'll have what's his...
I...
Fan...